Hi everyone, last year I've decided to quit my job to pursue a new role in tech and data, and this was a big decision in my life, so I'm very curious to know if ChatGPT supports this change or not. If you don't know what ChatGPT is, you definitely should check it out because it's becoming something very relevant for everyone and probably will change the way people work. And to be honest, I think it's already changing a lot. In very simple terms, ChatGPT is an artificial intelligence program that interacts with us, humans, by answering our questions like a virtual assistant, but a very good one, of course, with some limitations. So, this is the question I want to ask, and let's do this live using my voice, this microphone, and Python.
The Mechannial.
I will start by executing the Python code I've created to initialize a conversation with ChatGPT and ask the question by capturing my voice. I've quit my mechanical engineering job to pursue a career in tech and data. Why would I do that? Please answer with bullets. After a few seconds, you see that the question was successfully captured and ChatGPT sends back the answer. At this point, the answer was injected into our presentation automatically and alphabetically sorted. This confirms some of the points I was thinking last year, which is very interesting. For example, ability to work remotely and have a flexible schedule, or for example, opportunity to work on more creative and innovative projects. This answer, of course, is also subjective and does not cover all reasons that motivated my decision, but some of the bullets are actually pretty accurate. Alright, just to be clear, the goal of this video is not to say that mechanical engineering is worse or better than tech or data. In fact, I'm very interested in all these fields and I will always be a mechanical engineer and above all a problem solver. Then, I've asked a second question to make it less constrained, and it was the following. Why would a mechanical engineer change to tech and data? And I've got these answers that are more descriptive. So for example, transferable skills, mechanical engineers possess a unique set of skills that can be applied to data and tech. These skills include problem solving, analytical thinking, and attention to detail, which are highly valued in the tech industry. You can also see, for example, career growth opportunities, interest in technology, diversified knowledge, or higher salaries. So if you are curious, just pause the video and read them all. Alright, enough of this. So for you to understand better why I've started thinking about changing, I will present myself broadly and share what I've been doing the last years to contextualize this decision. And if you are thinking about changing your life too, maybe you can draw some conclusions from this. So my name is Diogo Costa, I'm from 93, so I'm a millennial, I'm from Portugal, and I grew up in a small village in the countryside, so I've always been very surrounded by nature because I basically live between the forest and the ocean. In terms of interests, I'm really into sports. My favorite sport is surfing, and when I have time, I also practice mountain biking. I love traveling, meeting new people, cultures, really like food, as a Portuguese of course, and yeah, love adventuring and explore new places. Besides that, I'm really into psychology and understanding how we as humans can build new habits, routines, and mindfulness, meditation, and well-being subjects are also part of my interests, just to try to improve as a person. And of course, in terms of hobbies, during the pandemic, I started experimenting more with filmmaking, photography, and content creation overall. That's why I'm here. And since I was a kid, I've always been very interested in technology, computers, and programming. Then, in terms of education, I have a background in mechanical engineering, so I did a bachelor's degree during 3 years and a master's degree 2 years, and my focus was mostly on structural analysis, optimization, and algorithms, and I did a lot of product development, mechanical design, and during the university, I also taught and researched. My thesis was about predicting and optimizing smart structures, mostly for automotive and aerospace industries, And just a fun fact, my thesis has 450 pages. It's an interactive PDF written in LaTeX and contains dynamic results. If you are interested in that, check out the description. I will leave the link there. So before the university, I didn't have any goals, and after the master's degree, I started becoming motivated to work in the industry. So in terms of professional experience, I started working already during the university. Between the bachelor's degree and the master's degree, I was a lab monitor and a research fellow, and I did that more or less 3 to 4 years. And that enabled me to teach a lot to new students and also research. So I really focused on scientific publications with papers and conferences. Then I started my career as a mechanical engineer in the industry. I did that more or less 5 to 6 years, and I had the opportunity to work in different fields, which was very beneficial for me as a person and as a professional. I started in the automotive sector, then transportation, then I did a slight change in my career and went to robotics and programming, and finally I even worked in the natural stone industry in production and manufacturing. So during these years I was able to work a lot with data, mechanical design, software engineering and automation, and in the end digital transformation. So last year, as you already know, I decided to pursue a career in tech and data, so I started officially as a data engineer, but I'm also very interested in data analysis and data science. And at the moment, I work for a company in tech and mostly between Portugal and the Netherlands, which has been a pretty cool experience for me. So now I want to talk a little bit about what I've been focusing on in the recent times, and I've been using a lot of Python, SQL. In terms of cloud, I worked with Azure and also with Spark and Databricks environments, and when it's needed, I also create some dashboards using Power BI, and of course Git as a version control system to keep track of the code base. And then I'm really into artificial intelligence. That's why I've already started working with OpenAI and ChatGPT, because I really want to integrate that with new ways of thinking and working to basically improve automation, minimize repetitive tasks, and optimize data pipelines. In terms of programming, I really want to improve processes and productivity by using best practices of software architecture. And finally, to build and develop a versatile skill set on data engineering, data analysis, and data science. So why tech and data? Basically, I decided to do this change in my career to avoid stagnation, to learn more, innovate more, and build my skills, especially as a programmer, and also be able to speak English on a daily basis. And plus, in terms of technology, to focus on programming, automation, and software development, and in the end, be able to grow my career and focus and search for new opportunities, challenging problems. And let's not be a hypocrite, of course, the benefits are important. In this area, I'm able to work remotely, I have more flexibility, a higher salary, and I'm able to travel more. And as ChatGPT already mentioned, the skills are very transferable, so I already had a lot of skills in engineering, problem solving, analytical approach, and optimization mindset, so those really helped me in this change. And in the end, I want to summarize 3 things that I really focus on. And the first one is automation and artificial intelligence to reduce boring work in my personal life and in companies. In the end, I want to be able to, by using my skills, make sure people can focus more on their creativity, and that will lead to more motivation instead of spending days and days doing manual and repetitive work. So I really want to contribute in that, and as well as improving my skills in terms of smart collaboration. In the end, I want to improve people's happiness in workplaces and improve the efficiency of those people in those workplaces. That's really important for me. And finally, the third point is basically to chase purpose, projects with real impact in the world and relevance to people's lives, because in the end, I think that what's very important, it's people. So I really want to do that with my career, and that's it. Stay tuned for the next videos. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.